User stories help teams understand what a user needs and why they need it. They're short, simple descriptions of a feature told from the perspective of the person who desires the new capability. Below is a set of sample user stories for a web app user. These stories can be used as a foundation for development, testing, or product planning. They follow the standard user story format. As a web app user, I want something so that I get value. User registration and authentication. As a web app user, I want to create an account so that I can access the web app. As a web app user, I want to log into my account so that I can access my personalized data. As a web app user, I want to reset my password so that I can regain access if I forget it. As a web app user, I want to log out of my account so that my session stays secure. As a web app user, I want to sign in using my Google account so that I can log in faster. User profile management. As a web app user, I want to update my profile details so that my information stays current. As a web app user, I want to upload a profile picture so that others can recognize me. As a web app user, I want to change my password so that I can keep my account secure. Dashboard and navigation. As a web app user, I want a clean dashboard so that I can see all relevant information in one place. As a web app user, I want to easily navigate between sections so that I can find features quickly. Search and filtering. As a web app user, I want to search for specific content so that I can find what I need quickly. As a web app user, I also want to filter search results so that I can narrow down to the most relevant items. As a web app user, I want to sort items by date or popularity so that I can prioritize my view. Content interaction. As a web app user, I want to view detailed information about a content item so that I can understand it better. As a web app user, I want to like or favorite items so that I can save them for later. As a web app user, I want to share content with others so that they can benefit too. As a web app user, I want to comment on posts so that I can engage with the community. As a web app user, I want to edit or delete my comments so that I can fix mistakes or change my mind. Content creation. As a web app user, I want to create new posts so that I can contribute to the platform. As a web app user, I also want to edit my existing posts so that I can correct or improve them. As a web app user, I want to delete my posts so that I can remove outdated or irrelevant content. Notifications. As a web app user, I want to receive notifications when someone interacts with my content so that I stay informed. As a web app user, I want to manage my notification preferences so that I'm only alerted about what matters to me. Mobile responsiveness. As a web app user, I want the app to work well on my phone so that I can use it on the go. Settings and preferences. As a web app user, I want to choose a light or dark theme so that the UI suits my eyes. As a web app user, I want to change the language of the app so that I can use it in my preferred language. Security and permissions. As a web app user, I want to receive alerts about suspicious login attempts so that I can protect my account. As a web app user, I want to enable two-factor authentication so that I can add an extra layer of security. Billing and subscriptions. As a web app user, I want to view my subscription plan so that I know what features I have access to. As a web app user, I want to upgrade or downgrade my subscription so that I can choose what fits my needs. As a web app user, I want to view my payment history so that I can track my expenses. As a web app user, I want to cancel my subscription so that I'm not charged in the future. Help and support. Help and support. As a web app user, I want to contact support through chat or email so that I can get help when needed. These user stories provide a well-rounded view of what a typical web app user might expect. From account creation to support, each story reflects a meaningful feature that adds value. This list can be used by agile teams to plan sprints, prioritize features, or define acceptance criteria. By keeping the user at the center, development stays aligned with real-world needs.